Hi guys,
Hi,
nice to
Helena.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Helena from SBT POP and SBT Game from Brazil.
Cool.
So first thing first, did you play the game before working on the show
No,
or not?
I didn't.
No?
I didn't. No, I knew of Fallout. You know, you could have shown me any poster. I'd know Fallout, but I never got the opportunity to play.
Never play it.
No, this is my somehow ring around that to get to do it in real life. You know what I mean? It's really cool.
Yes.
I knew of the games, I never played, and then when I got Fallout, I said, which one should I play? They said, probably Fallout 4, and I sucked at it. I was so bad at it. I could not do anything properly. I'm on like level 2 after 3 years of playing. It's terrible. So I just decided to watch people playing. I'm doing a lot of like Twitch and YouTube and all of that stuff, and yeah.
You do it better in real life, so.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. I don't know.
Did you play the game before working on the show?
I did not play the game before I started working on the show. I did attempt to try to go in and figure out the world a little bit. Very challenging. Are you familiar with it by any chance or no?
I didn't play it
No,
too,
it's a
but-
very immersive and very
Yes.
demanding, very, very challenging. It's a beautiful game.
There's like a ton of possibilities.
Too many. Too many possibilities for me.
And the show has a lot of violent scenes. How was like for the both of you doing that? Did you find any trouble doing it?
Trouble, well, the violence is so wild in this show. It's not really based in like reality the way that other shows can be violent, you know? It was always a spectacle even on set, you know? Here we are with some kind of big blood bag explosion for whatever reason that is, you know what I mean? And to accomplish it in front of the camera always was a reason for people to applaud, you know? It was always a cool like, yeah, we did it! That rah, yeah, you know, as opposed to feeling like, you know, here we are in close quarters and like trying to like cut someone, you know what I mean? It just was very different.
I also have to say our stunt team and our stunt doubles are so incredible, and
Right?
so I think we both just felt very, very safe and very well looked after.
How was your preparation for the show? I mean, you haven't played the game, but of
Right.
course you studied a little bit. How was it?
Yeah, no, I definitely did study it a little bit. Really focused on the vault and what the realities of the vault were. It was fun to be able to take some of the elements they're modern, but they're also throwback, like they're 50s style, and to work with them. That was good. I really enjoyed creating the relationship with Ella Purnell, who plays my daughter, in that, and making that relationship feel real and like I've been kind of her, you know, her father, her teacher, you know, helping her to become well-rounded, you know, and very self-sufficient. So that was important as well. Then just those were some of the things I concentrated on, I guess.
And Fallout has a whole nother reality. What do you like the best about this reality? What do you think was the most fun thing? I mean, there are fun things as well.
I just loved every single detail, you know, and the majority of it is from the games. A lot of it isn't. A lot of it is original creation. And everywhere you look is a new insane detail, right? Like this sign, the way it's grown over and irradiated, like the creative freedom you can take with radiation poisoning and what that does to an animal or a person. It's just the richness, the density of that. It's just amazing. It's crazy, bonkers. You've never seen the show before, but it's really fun.
Yeah, it's so great.
Did you try to get something from the set for your house?
Like to take?
You can tell me.
No.
He has a whole power armor in his house.
I don't have the power armor at all. I'm not looking forward to putting that on.
Hey, producers, they didn't take it.
Go trick or treat with the kids, 7'6", you know? Yeah.
Such a Halloween costume.
Oh my goodness.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Also really heavy to ship.
Yes.
It costs a fortune.
Cost a fortune.
Yes.
And your character is really important for the show, but we only see him in the first episode. The following ones, we don't see a lot of him. Can we expect more of you in the show? Can you give us a little spoiler?
Yes, there's Hank is very important. He'll be back for sure. You know, he sets the motion to the story, really, or what happens to him. is what causes his daughter to come to the surface in search of him. So he will return for sure. Towards some of the later episodes, absolutely.
What was the most challenging thing for you to do this series?
Most of one of the challenging things was the fight sequence in the beginning. That was to make that look realistic. It's always, you always want to make sure that you're the right angles and you're the right combat stuff. But towards the end, and I can't really talk about exactly what happens, but I get to take on this other persona for a short time, and it was challenging, but fun.
What was the funniest thing, the coolest thing to do?
The coolest thing, it was one of those things towards the end. I think you'll get a kick out of it. I mean, I didn't mind drowning the fellow in the barrel of pickle brine. That was sort of fun too. But really, what happens towards the end is really spectacular.
What was the most fun thing to do at the show, and what was the hardest one for you, for the both of you?
Whoa, I think stunts. Maybe
Stunts
both.
is the hardest and the funnest for me.
Maybe both.
Yeah,
But I agree. I think it's so fun and exciting to get to do action, to jump off a ledge, to fight 6-7 people, to really struggle and do it for the camera, and you know what I mean. It was just, and it's a film camera, we're shooting on celluloid. There's something really magical about the entire experience of this show. It's really special.
What do you think will be the fans' response for it?
I think, and I hope that they like it. I hope that they appreciate the world, the recreation of their world. I think we've done it with a lot of respect and a lot of truth. But I hope they respond to the story. So the basic idea is that a vault dweller goes to the surface, of course, for a purpose, in search of something. Can't get too specific, but which is sort of the journey that in one of the versions of the game happens. You start at the vault and you go to the surface and you encounter all these things. So it sort of echoes that, and hopefully people will enjoy the actual seeing it, as in a series form.
Do you think that we can expect more seasons of it?
Oh, I have no idea. I hope so. I had such a good time with it. I hope so.
Can you tell me a backstage story?
Backstage?
Story?
A gossip.
Gossip? We don't really have any gossip.
Things like that, something funny, something weird that happened.
Yeah. One time Ella tried to peer pressure me into eating one of my prosthetic scars. It was really weird too. I was like, why would you do that? I peeled it off my face and I was just kind of looking at it as one does, and she just kept saying, eat it. Eat it.
I don't remember this. But I probably
a lot of heat, a lot of heavy sun.
Do you know how weird it is to look at someone peel skin off their own body and then inspect it for a good 6 or 7 minutes?
No, this is Fallout.
6 or 7 minutes, he was looking at this piece of skin. Of course I'm gonna say eat it.
Well, if you eat it or not, it will be our...
No, I didn't. No, don't tell anybody I ate that. I didn't eat that. I didn't eat that.
That's our time. I'm sorry, but you can't defend yourself. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.